We just moved in 2022 to our current 750 system. For our show, for the way it's shot, for the fact that, it is reality and we do not have any control whatsoever over the contestants or where they move, that we really needed something that, would be very similar to what we currently were using as far as a 2/3 inch sensor is concerned, as far as the lensing and everything is concerned, but that would, on a technological perspective, take things up a notch and would give us that better color depth and give us that 4K, give us everything that we needed. And so that was kind of like the dream camera that we kept wanting, and then the 750 became available and we're like, that's exactly it. When we made the transition to the Z750, one of the things that we were most excited about was the ability to move to an S-Log workflow. We'd been shooting the show since the beginning in Rec. 709. So one, we wanted to have the ability for our colorists to have more control over the image. But two, we really wanted to set up everything for the possibility of a future HDR and Dolby Vision color grade. So one of the things that we really liked about the Z750 was the fact that it could shoot in XAVC. And one of the great things about XAVC is that you get this 10-bit HD or 4K image, but it doesn't take up nearly as much space as other competing acquisition formats. So for us, when you're shooting thousands and thousands of hours, that makes a big difference. One of the things that we were looking for too was an ENG designed camera, where we're in extreme conditions for long hours. It was going to be important to have something robust, something that you could grab a handle and throw it down in the sand and get the shot that you needed, something that you could easily cover when the storm came in and still continue to acquire the footage. You have these shots where the contestants are all huddled in a shelter they built and the rain's pouring down, they're just trying to avoid the rain, but you obviously have multiple camera operators who are standing in the rain with the camera shooting that footage. So having something that made their lives easier and not harder was really important from a design perspective. We shoot IR for nighttime imagery. We always have this transitional period when the sun is either coming up or the sun is setting, where we want to be able to go to our primary cameras as soon as possible. So that was one of the reasons why we really wanted a 3-chip camera. It just gave us that extra sensitivity. We could basically start earlier in the day with the 750, or we could push it further into the night before we had to go IR. I had one person call who was kind of like, hey, this looks better than last year. Is this just because of the new cameras? And I was like, yes, because it's a newer camera with a newer chip with greater clarity. Season 43 premieres on September 21st on CBS.